Number 1081, placing the entire Philippines under martial law.
Ipinailalim ang buong Pilipinas sa batas militar.
What is your name, madam?
My name is Rainy Joy Bulieser.
What is your position?
I am the election officer of the Commission on Elections, Santa Cruz, Davao Sur.
So, may mga question po kami, madam, about martial law. So, first, what is your thoughts about martial law?
Martial law was in 1972. I was born in 1972. Actually, I'm a martial law baby, but I was not able to experience firsthand what martial law is all about, precisely because I'm still a baby at the time. But hearing from my parents and those older, and also reading history books, well, martial law, a declaration of martial law is good because, of course, it has a good purpose. Only that in the implementation of martial law, there were abuses made by the government.
So, are you against of martial law?
If compared to the declaration of martial law now, during the time of Duterte, actually we are having martial law right now in Mindanao. But it seemed like there is no martial law because all of us are free to roam around, and we felt that it is more safe now. In the case of martial law in the time of Marcos, like I said, there were abuses on the part of the government. And during the time, there is a curfew, and there are arbitrary arrests and detentions. So, the reason why there were abuses committed because the military men, they can arrest anytime, and people don't even know, or some citizens don't even know the reasons why they were arrested. That's why there were abuses made. Unlike now, we have curfew, and we have to go home early, and we are aware that the reason why there is martial law, so that we will be safe. Before, there are some personalities who were imprisoned because they went against the government. So for no particular reason, they were not even charged in court, but they were incarcerated because allegedly they committed rebellion or other actions against the government, which are not proven to be true. So many abuses. Some were rape. More of the power were used against ordinary citizens by our government. So that was the time of Marcos declaring martial law. So I was against it.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you, madam. There's this man's photo on the wall of father's office at home. You know, where father brings his works, where he doesn't look strange. Still wearing his green uniform and colored breastplates, where to prove that he works hard. He also brought a photo of his boss, whom he calls Apo, so Apo could hang around on the wall behind him and look over his shoulders to make sure he's snappy and all. Father snapped at me once, caught me sneaking around his office at home. Looking at the stuff on his wall. Handguns, plaques, a sword, medals, a rifle. Told me that was no place for a boy, only men. When he didn't really have to tell me because, that photo of Apo on the wall, looking at me while I move around, his eyes following me like he was that scary Jesus in the hallway, saying, I know what you are doing.
Unsay thoughts nimo about anang martial law?
Okay, as far as I know, during the time that was 1972, was administration of Ferdinand Marcos. So na ako'y knowledge niya na kay tungod nagakuan ko og mga historical about sa martial law. Then but muna nagkagid na ako kay 1968 man ko. So up to this time, so I kuan ako 52 na ko. So kung naman mo unsa sige ako explain na makuha ko ninyo, makuha ko ninyo exercise kanya itong panahon ng martial law. Sa una magud ang martial law sa unas panahon ni President Marcos. So daghan kaayo og mga nahitabo nga dili maayo, na ay mga kriminalidad nga nahimo. Of course ang ato ang presidente kaniadto si President Ferdinand Marcos, maayo man ang iyang pagdumala. Apan dinhi man sa iyahang mga diri sa ubos nga iyahang mga kroni mautoy dili pod uban nagahimo pod mga kriminalidad, nagahimo sila mga krimen nga mga pang-torture nila ang mga civilians kay tungod sila niadtong panahon nga sila ang nagdala sa balaod, sila gyud ang nagkontrola sa balaod kaniadto sa panahon. Diyan nga atong masagap tungod kay mga kuan na sila ang uban nagahimo og mga heinous crime. Panahon nga sila ang nagakontrol sa ato ang gobyerno, so luoy kaayo ang ato ang makaigsuon mga sibilyan tungod gumikan. Pinilaging mga sibilyan, igo lang ng tao na sikat-sikaran di as daplin ora tiunan sa ilahang mga armas kaniadto kay sibilyan lagi way ikasukol. So mao na nga ang kaniadto gyud na ako adi na matunan na daghang gyud kaayo ang mga civilians nga nahimong makaluluoy.
So, against ka ng martial law, sir, or dili?
Sa martial law nga ilahang di pairal, naaman yun, ingon ini magunay siya dahil nga naay martial law nga ilahang i-implement nga maayo. Naapoy martial law nga i-full implement nila nga ang maapektahan ang mga civilians. Mga kaigsunan natong mga civilians, labi na gyud katong mga belong to an indigent people, katong makaluluoy ba nga public kabusog timawa ang gitawag karon nga mga IP or mga indigenous peoples. So mao na siya ang balik ta nga to sa pangutana kung unsa pabor ba ko sa martial law. Adunay martial law nga maayo ang pagpadagan, maayo ang implementasyon ug aduna ko'y martial law nga atong natagamtaman sa kaniadtos panahon Marcos nga daghan ang mga kriminalidad nga nahimo sa mga puwerpos kasundaluhan. Pero kini karon na panahon, okay, martial law pa manggihapon hangtod karon. So balik ta kini nga administrasyon President Duterte. So maayo man ang iyang pag-implement sa martial law pa maggihapon ta, di ba? So nakita man nato nga ang iyang peace and order, maayo ang pagpadagan nila sa mga paghatag niya mando sa korpus kapulisan ngadto sa mga nakangilaing nga departamento. So wala man, okay man, di ba? Peaceful man. So kung i-compare nato sa duha, sa lingaging presidente o karon nga administration, in the previous president ato President Marcos, lahi gyud ang implementasyon sa Marcial law. Kay full man gud ang ilahan ko ang gud. So kinis pagkakaroon ng President Duterte, so nakita man po nato nga murag fair pantay. Kay dili po siya gusto nga ang mga civilians madaog-daog. Di po siya gusto nga adunay civilians nga mabiktima sa iyahang panahon nining iyahang administrasyon. So anyway, ang President Duterte sa pantay. So mao ni karon ang ato makita kung i-compare nato kung niagi.
Okay. Salamat, sir. Nya, sa may maingon nimo sa kang Marcos sa iyang leadership.
Okay ba siya, Nana? Okay ba? Oo. So against ka sa martial law ni Marcos?
Dili ka gusto.
Dili ka gusto sa martial law.
Ikaw atong panahon na yan, unsa man ka ato?
Wala kay kanado ka, basig madakpan ka. Ay, ang dakpan ng dato mga panahon na mga sala.
Sa ibong pamilya niya, walay nangamatay. Yes, salamat.
The poem tells the reality of life during the ringing of March alongside with the martial law. Best leader in the Philippines.
That Marcos is the best. Even though I don't actually witness his regime, I am grateful for his bravery and great deeds.
Leadership is the other side of the coin of loneliness. And who is the leader must act alone. And acting alone, accept everything alone.
There are many things we do not want about the world. Let us not just mourn them. Let us change them.
William Brave. Yes, Marcos did many good things for the betterment of the Philippines. Think about it. Our Philippines is better before. Now, we experience poverty. Marcos need to go back in power.
Upon the wall shows the real situation considering with a different perspective between the millennial and those who live through martial law.
The upon the wall is the story that gives us the glimpse from the past, where martial law happened. In martial law time, those military are scary and snappy, so the people, they need to be careful. Because if they caught you and proven, you will be punished. In our life, we need to be honest with everything we do because God is watching.
The masterpiece of DJ Patino, Up on the Wall, advocates reasonably close to the realization of giving importance and looking back to our past, moving forward through our present and ensuring the success of our future. And I will leave by saying that accepting the past without regrets, handle the present with confidence, and future without fear.
Many people say what happened in the past must remain in the past. That we should just forget all about it. But, as person, we should learn something from it that will make us a better person and just move on from it. Upon reading the poem, there's only a thing that marked in my mind and heart, and that's once Filipinos suffered, and their country was once covered with fear and hatred. That behind this freedom I am enjoying right now, where blood and screams are my fellow countrymen.
For me, Marcos is undoubtedly the best president in the Philippines so far. I know that some of you will disagree. The problem why people think that Marcos is a corrupt leader because they are judgmental to him.
Apo on the Wall is the reflection of scenario of what and how Filipino experienced the tragic and traumatic event throughout the dictatorship of Ferdinand Marcos in the Philippines.
The martial law year is still bring a lot of painful memories to many Filipinos.
You,
I,
me, we,
Us.
together.
Fight for our